So, but if GT were to never work out for Caden, I could definitely see him in with BBMC. Yeah, OOC, I do know the runners are BBMC, but obviously I gotta... Caden doesn't know that, so... Like, he doesn't even have, like, a suspicion that they're the runners. I mean, I guess if he thought really hard about it, like, he could probably, because he knows the Syndicate has runners for Coke. But I mean, that would, that's a stretch. Like, but yeah, I mean, for now, Caden continues in GT, and we'll see what happens.
Hello?
I'm pulling back up to the house.
Okay, are you okay?
I'm fine. Everything's good.
Okay. We'll see you soon.
Alright, see him.
Well?
We can have a chat.
What happened and how did it go? Are you okay?
I'm gonna run you through it, but I'm fine. I'm completely fine. But this is a conversation between the two of us.
Okay.
Ah, god damn it.
Okay. Alright, did they hurt you? Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. So... Our tie to the runners is shot.
What happened?
You know what I said about you talking to the Syndicate, potentially coming back and biting us in the ass?
Well, I said they were a little unreliable. We didn't hear from them for 5 days. That's all it was.
They pretty much said verbatim pretty much what you said. We've heard through the grapevine that you considered us spotty, unreliable, and not able to be reached. So, I do think the Syndicate relayed that information to them.
I mean, it's not untruthful.
I mean, the issue...
I said what I said because we had orders on backlog for a week and we couldn't get a hold of them.
I don't think it was a week, P. I think it was
a couple days.
2 or 3 days, but it wasn't a week.
Yeah, I made a mistake by jumping on that.
I mean, I see what you were doing. I think you were gambling on trying to sound like we're getting the short end of the stick and trying to get our foot in the door with the gun shit.
Not necessarily. I said what I said to hopefully make it to where we could get in touch with the runners easier, and we don't know who the runners are. if the host is a part of the runners, that was kind of my banking bet, and that maybe we could get a bit more, correlation. But
I feel like if the host was the runners, they would just flat out say it. They're already in a minute. They're anonymous. Jesus Christ, fucking English is hard.
yeah, no, you're good. I understand what you're saying.
I don't think that they would have done some sort of double down, but
No, you're right.
regardless,
Fuck.
they didn't say verbatim that's who they heard it from, but assuming that's because
I haven't spoken to anybody else about it.
Exactly. So, also, they specified that you were also the reason.
Wait, what?
It kind of went into the whole them being labeled as unreliable. They said you have your leader to thank for that, and that was in quotes.
Fuck.
Also, with the message that I sent them, after I was upfront about them and told them that there was some confusion and that I was still with GT, they said that they were disappointed and they pity me to see me go down with a sinking ship. But I told them as long as I felt welcomed and as long as I have a place within GT, that I'll be there until I'm forced out or that I'm fucking dead. Because it definitely sounded like they were trying to recruit me.
Well, Jay and Chavo were right. So.
What did they say?
They have a lot to say about you. Things I didn't know.
Like what?
Some things I want to keep close to me. But they were right. I didn't have anything to worry about. I'm sorry that it sounds like you lost an opportunity to do something. And
it just feels strange because I know this isn't the first time we've talked about me feeling like I'm disrespected or feeling like people don't want to hear what I have to say in this group. And that's not everybody here. But hearing from the runners that they see promise in me and they see that I'm capable of things from a group that I don't even know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
That is very strange. It's very strange to hear. Is that a red sword? Is that
what is
who I think that is? No, it's not. I thought it was our... Yeah, it is. I thought it was somebody else at first. It's like, what a hell of a time to show up.
Right. Well, I talked to Jay and Chawa while you were gone. Remember the other night that we had our fight?
Mm-hmm.
when you said that you felt like you weren't respected and that you felt like even I didn't take your word seriously, you. When you left, I couldn't find you. I didn't have a choice but to sit on it and realize that you were right. And it's unfortunate that I found out you were right a little too late. I let my mouth run, and I don't think about what I say sometimes. I don't listen. And I try to fight when I have no stake in the fight. I don't talk smooth like you do. It's just a front. It's just a wall. And the wall breaks. And it falls apart.
When it comes to quote-unquote talking smooth, P, you have me beat. Just straight up. All the time. And I'm glad you're seeing it now, but I think you know how good you are with words, but I think you try to let it, I think you go a bit far with it.
I try to bank on it so much.
I think you
because
talk
I know
yourself into a corner that you can't talk yourself out of. A lot of times when you end up in a conversation that you have to talk yourself out of, it's because you talked yourself into that situation. Sometimes staying quiet is the right thing to do. I've learned that.
I know that I've said that you were right before, and I've said it several times. But I don't know what it was about the talk that we had. Maybe it was the fact that you ran off. I couldn't find you for a day. I didn't know where you were. But when you have nothing but time to reflect on everything that you did wrong, when you have nothing but your own thoughts in your head, and there's nothing else you can think about other than your mistakes.
Well,
it's deafening, even in the silence. And you were right. I know I've said it before. But I talk a lot because I'm used to it working. I'm used to being able to talk my way in and out. But I'm starting to learn that in this city, if you talk and you have nothing to back it up, then that's all you are is talk. And I've started to realize that that's all we are, is talk. And that needs to change. And you were right. I talked to Jay and Chawa about it while you were gone. And in every crew you've ever been in, you've never wanted to be high command. You never wanted to be the captain. But you were so fucking good at it. You were such a good leader. And that's why I wanted you as number 2.